Happy Friday, everyone. I am Ivy Enneking, the Director of Membership Engagement here at the Puyallup-Sumner Chamber of Commerce. I am here today with a very special announcement. We have officially named our head ambassador for 2020. You might know him, you might love him. It's Dave Robbs. I'm so thrilled to work so closely with him this year. And we also have Lindsay Talbert, our new office coordinator, Vic coordinator. What's your official title?
I don't even know for sure. Operations manager, something along those lines.
We're working on it. But Dave, why don't you go ahead and tell everyone, you joined the ambassador team last year, but a little bit about who you are and kind of why you want to be head ambassador.
All right. Thanks, Ivy. It's great to be here this morning. I think that, first of all, so you get to know a little bit about me. As you can tell, I'm not a young guy. And I spent over 30 years in the manufacturing industry in different roles and capacities. But in 2007, I started a nonprofit. I visited South Africa in 2005, and recognizing needs, I started a nonprofit that actually does business training and development in Southern Africa. So we're in 4 different nations, and helping people to develop their business and make it not only successful but sustainable, so that it begins to have an effect on their communities and actually the war on poverty. So it's been a thrilling ride, and I'm still riding it. So, but it's great. And I was a member of the chamber before, and then I rejoined here a couple of years ago. But my goal in being the head ambassador is I have a heart to see everything be structured and organized, and very easy for things to move from one group to the next group without a lot of wondering, what's going on, what's my capacity, what do I do, all that type of thing. So I'm very excited to be a part of that and to see things develop for this year.
Yeah, there's, Dave and I sat down and before he agreed to be head ambassador, he kind of went through his full list of questions, and he had some ideas that were things that I was like, yes, we should absolutely take this on, and I'd love to get that help in structuring it. And I think we're really going to see, his strengths in that business planning and some of the things that he does to help, his different people down in Southern Africa to get organized and get, what's the list of tasks that we have to do? How do we move things from group to group without a lot of that question? And I think that's where you're really going to feel the difference with Dave, because he's got, wants to meet with me and go through, okay, so what is the ambassador's role at a ribbon cutting, and how do we make sure that they know exactly what they're doing and who's doing it. And we have a lot of that just naturally happens because we have such a great ambassador team. But what we're really looking to do is define that. And one thing that I know Dave and I are excited to work on is the new member welcoming and onboarding, and the new ambassador onboarding process. And so you're also going to see some big changes in those 2 areas, utilizing the ambassadors a lot more, because that is such a strong group that wants to be out there and wants to help and wants to welcome everyone to the chamber. But Dave, with your manufacturing experience and your Pollejo project experience, I guess why did you became an ambassador last year, and why were you like, hey, I think I want to be head ambassador this year?
Well, I'm not sure why I chose to be head ambassador. Sometimes I shake my head and think, why am I taking on another project? But I'm very supportive of the chamber today and how it's moving forward and how it's really connecting the community and businesses and education and all these different arenas. And I just want to be a positive part of that. My philosophy has always been, I don't join things just so I can put that on my resume or whatever. I join organizations and things like that to get involved, to be a part, to make a difference. And so in this way, I feel like this year it allows me to make a difference in the ambassador program, which really is kind of a core of individuals that really have the same vision that the chamber has in totality. And the more we can activate them and get them involved, the less of a load is on the staff per se. And even though they're wanting to do things and move forward, but many times they're hampered in their dream because they have to do the day-to-day stuff. So if we can help in that way, then we free them up to grow the vision and really expand the influence of chamber in the community.
I'm thrilled. I'm just so excited to be working so closely with Dave this year. I wanted the community to get to know him a little bit more. So Dave, how long have you lived in Puyallup or the area?
Yeah, well, in the area, my wife and I started we lived in the East Tacoma area, and then we moved to Puyallup in like 1990.
That's
we
before
moved,
I was born.
Yes, I'm sorry. Thank you very much. And so we moved up here from Southern California in 1978. We have 3 children, 8 grandchildren, and all but my oldest son were born up here in this area. And so we're very excited and have been continually excited to be part of the community and to be involved in the community. And this is just another way that we have to do that.
Awesome. Well, I know that, you've been involved in so many different things throughout not only the chamber, but within the community. And I know that Poya Hill Project puts on their own annual fundraiser every year. And that you are kind of, like you said, when you get involved, you're not just there to show up, you're there to truly make a difference. And I know that so many of our ambassadors also feel that way, which is why that team is probably one of the most incredible groups I've ever had the privilege to be a part of. And I know, Lindsay, you're probably going to end up being an ambassador and an active ambassador in that role. But if you don't know kind of what an ambassador is, Dave, do you want to explain, what would you say is an ambassador?
Well, I think the role of an ambassador, the word itself denotes representation and impacting outside of or within their own sphere, that type of thing. So I think here that's true as well. The role of an ambassador is to be perhaps a go-between between the chamber and the community, helping the community understand what the chamber does, who the chamber is, what the differences are that they make in the community, and also in the whole political arena of local and state government, those kind of things. So those are all places where the chamber engages on behalf of business. And really in my mind, the chamber is, let me put it this way, a strong chamber is made up of strong businesses. So the chamber very much wants to be a part of making businesses stronger in the area. And so as ambassadors, we have that opportunity to step into doing those kinds of things and actually being just volunteer assistants for whatever needs to be done. And there is a lot to do. We aren't always visible.
No way.
And so forth and so on. So what it does is it really makes the staffing of the chamber leaner and meaner, if I can put it that way, because we have people coming alongside in a volunteer capacity that are allowing the staff to be able to do more in the community.
Well, and one of the kind of times I feel like most proud of our ambassador team is, yesterday we're out at the Sound Credit Union groundbreaking, and the weather had called for snow and rain and freezing cold, and we get out there. So I know that's, right off the bat, not a thing that a lot of people are ready to go outside for. And I look out at the crowd that got together, and we had such a good showing of our ambassadors. And one of our ambassadors had gone actually to a local business right across the way and been like, hey, did you know they're breaking ground over there? Come on over, check it out, learn more about Sound Credit Union. And I just think that's who they are. They want to be involved. They want to bring people. They want to show up, even when showing up doesn't sound that enjoyable. And so being an ambassador, is more than just wearing a blue vest and a name tag. It really is having a presence at events. And Dave, you made such a commitment last year to really be a presence at events, and that means something to the chamber staff. That means so much to the chamber community, especially when it's, if your company is the one hosting the groundbreaking, the ribbon cutting, the after hours, you know what it feels like to look out there and see those blue vests who have brought their friends and referred to you and have shown up for Blue Reviews to learn more about your company and ask, what can we do for you? What can we do to promote you? What can we do to help you? So this team isn't only about just, being a liaison for us. They want to be a stronger liaisons for our chamber businesses. They want to have a little bit deeper level about what the chamber members do so that they can best refer to you, they can best talk about you, and they can best find ways to kind of highlight our chamber members in the community. And so, yeah, I'm completely honored to kind of help be the liaison between the staff and that ambassador team. And I know, Dave, you're just perfect for the role. I'm so excited with all the things that we've talked about, and I know you guys will feel some of the changes that are coming, especially that new member onboarding, and we're looking for some fun ways to highlight, when you've renewed with the chamber for 5 years, like, we want to have a team out there and congratulating you and saying, hey, we appreciate you. 5 years as a member is a big deal, and we want our membership to really feel that. So if you're interested in becoming an ambassador, I think we are growing still,
yes.
right?
Yes.
But, if you're interested, reach out, let us know. Dave and I would love to meet with you and kind of lay out what that means. If you're interested in a Blue Review, we can get you signed up for that. If you're interested in pretty much anything that we've talked about, leave a comment, and Dave and myself or Lindsay over there. Lindsay's probably like, what's a Blue Review?
Right, I was just thinking that, like, what is a Blue Review? I don't want to ask any silly questions, but what exactly is a Blue Review?
Dave?
All right. Well, a Blue Review, and we call it a Blue Review because of the blue vests and all that kind of thing, but it's a group of ambassadors that go into a business, and you have an opportunity to share what your business is about, what you're looking for in terms of clientele, customers. It also gives us an opportunity to ask questions and to kind of delve into your business a little bit. Sometimes out of a Blue Review, you'll get an idea for something in your business that you hadn't thought of. As small business owners especially, we have a tendency to get, like blinders on. We see in a very small arena. So having people even from other markets and that type of thing come in, different industries, they actually ask questions from the outside looking in that you would never think to ask yourself. So it's just a great opportunity for us to know businesses better, how to promote them, and also just to inject some ideas or something into their business.
So last year, I think one of the most well-reviewed Blue Reviews had to be Costco. Mm-hmm. And I know that was, the pictures that came out of that were awesome because I was like, are you guys in lounge chairs? And you guys were kind of running all over Costco. So it's a fun group.
It is.
But also it was really cool because I think you guys learned more about where Costco sources their products from, that they have this travel program, and really got to kind of share that information with the community who may not know about some of those details, right? Sometimes when you own a business, people think they know what you do, and they're like, oh, we know that Delano's sells coffee, for instance. But when we actually get to go tour Delano's and you get to see the roasting process and hear about where the beans come from and meet the people that do the tastings, and you learn about all of the different components of their business, the ambassadors is the team that's going to help message that out, and ask the questions and help people get that broader and more thorough understanding of various businesses. So we do have a Blue Review coming up next Tuesday with Puyallup Modern Dentistry. We invite all of our chamber community members and prospective chamber community members to come to Blue Reviews as well, in case it's a business that you're interested in learning more about. Even if you can't commit to being an ambassador, but you want to come and learn more about this new gorgeous dental office I toured and the way that they're going to give back to the community. Join us next Tuesday morning. There's a Facebook event, and I'll leave it on this video. Hi, Robert. I just saw Robert. Kaylin from Elements is watching. Thanks for tuning in. And is there anything else, Dave, Lindsay, anyone, any other questions about what things are, Lindsay?
I think that covered it. I think I understand definitely what a Blue Review is now. It sounds really exciting. I'm excited to attend one of those.
Anything else?
No, I think that I would just encourage businesses in the Puyallup community to get involved and really check out the chamber. A lot of times we look on from the outside and we think, I don't know if spending that money is worth it or not. And I can tell you that the team here at the chamber is all about making it worthwhile to you and providing a good return on investment for the membership money that you pay. So
absolutely. And if you're interested, if you're watching and your business wants to, have someone on our ambassador team, let us know. It's a great way for your business to be present at a lot of community events, to go out and welcome new businesses to our area, to be on that strong networking, strong welcoming, and strong volunteer kind of army group that we have here. So let us know. You can email me. I'll put the email and I'll put some links to our upcoming events in the comments of this video. Dave, thank you so much for coming on today. If you have questions for Dave, you can leave them there. He'll have business cards. He's going to have an ambassador email. Yep. It's official.
It is.
All right. Happy Friday, everyone.
Yeah. Happy
Enjoy
Friday.
the rest of your days. Bye.